are the next pieces that I will be reviewing. It'll be these beautiful necklaces. There's a necklace there. It's all cats. The Florencia bracelet. The beautiful brooch that I showed you. Some really cool vintage earrings. Handmade. This beautiful Millefiori beaded necklace. This right here. And this gorgeous vintage locket bracelet. Okay, the first item I'm going to review is this. I believe it's called Brulé J. Crew necklace. It is in an orange, a really bright orange rhinestone colors there. It's well made. It is in like a, I guess that would be a matte gold. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful, rare color to find. Okay, and so this is the back of it. As you can see, the J. Crew is right there. It has a 3-inch extender. The necklace itself is 20 inches. Absolutely beautiful. And it's like in new condition. I don't think it was ever worn. Doesn't look like it was, and if it was, maybe once. But I would consider this pre-owned just because I don't have the packaging, of course, for it. Okay, this next item here is a vintage Sarah Coventry Atomic Jester Cleopatra choker necklace with textured pointed ovals and raised dot links. It also has, of course, the high gloss links here, which kind of look like a jester, like a point from a jester, you know, the collar. It's a very pretty necklace. You can wear this as a choker collar necklace or as a pure necklace. So it can be a choker or a necklace. And I'll show you the back here. It is a 12-inch necklace, but I did add that right there, which is a 3-inch extender to make it into a necklace. Back in the day, they had smaller neck lines, so a 12-inch would have fit most people back in the day. Nowadays, it won't, so I did go ahead and add that 3 inches to it. Sarah Coventry jewelry was made from 1949 until about 1984. So, of course, you know, these are really well-made pieces. And I'm not seeing any real wear on this, as you can see. There's no loss of the gold anywhere. Here's the back. It's textured on all of them. All the links are textured in the back. Okay, next I'd like to show you these wiggle pom-pom earrings. They're probably 1950s. They are clip earrings. They were handmade with glass seed beads. Most likely, like I said, 1950s. They kind of look like roses, don't they? They're pretty awesome. These can be made into pierced earrings. I do that for an extra $15 charge. I've been doing that for over 30 years with earrings, clip earrings, especially the broken ones. I don't normally take the clips off of ones that aren't broken, but if the buyer wants to, you know, have them converted, I can do that. So they can be converted into pierced. I want to give you another view of them. They're handmade, of course, so they would have been hand sewn on this. Next we have this beautiful Ventinian Merino Millefiori beaded necklace from the 60s. It has these textured diamond links. Now these beautiful beads were, they're glass, they're handmade. No two are alike, so when you see them, there's just no two alike. This necklace here is about 32 inches long. It has no clasp because it's one of the ones that go over your head. You can wear it doubled up like I was showing it just now, or you can wear it long. Let's see if I can show you some of the beads. They're very pretty beads, and all were handmade. It's a very pretty necklace from about the 1960s. I'm going to give you another view of this necklace because it is so beautiful. And it's really hard to tell. And as you can see, the beads are all different. Very, very pretty necklace this is. Okay, if you love cats, this is a necklace for you, or the lover of cats in your life. This is by Wild Bird, I think it's called. It is gold plated. It is a kitty cat link necklace. And as you can see, it has different cats. It's very shiny. There's no actual sunlight in this room. This is all from lamp light. And you can tell it's pretty shiny. Here's the back here. It is a hook style clasp. And it's got different silhouettes of kitty cats. I believe it is 24 inches. It is on our UniqueNovelties4U on Etsy. I believe this was made in about 1990. And they're not small links either, as you can see. Okay, that one might be a little small, but overall they're not really small. This would make a great gift for somebody for sure. Now here we have the brooch that I said that I was going to review. It's a beautiful brooch. Here's the back. It is not signed. It's a POV AB brooch with, you know, I guess it's probably in like tan colors, topaz, tan. All the rhinestones here that are POV are AB. And then right here it's got some that are not. And then that little pointy one there. It's in a leaf shape. It's very pretty. There's not much sunlight in here, and as you can see, it is still sparkling pretty well. Here's the back again. The pin here is in good condition. As you can see, it's in good working order. Absolutely beautiful. I wish this one was signed because it's a lovely, lovely brooch, and a lot of people put a lot into, you know, if it's signed or not. This one is not signed, but it's a very, very nice one. I could almost compare this to Eisenberg Ice, if you know that brand. I mean, it's very sparkly here, and there's no missing stones. The stones are not discolored or anything. Okay, this item here is by Florencia. Florencia was founded in, I think it was 1948, but did not start marketing their jewelry until 1949. And I think they went up until the 80s. But if you go to the listing for this, I will have that information there for you. It has a box clasp. It is signed on the inside there. There's pictures of the signature and everything on the listing at UniqueNovelties4U. Has the watermelon navettes here, and then it's got pink and green and these kind of pearl looking stones in it. There are no missing stones. The one thing about these old bracelets, every once in a while the stone will fall out because they're basically glued in. So if you get some jewelry glue and glue them back in, you'll be fine. This one doesn't have any missing stones, but I always am wary of them because of the way they stick out. See how they kind of stick up? sometimes if you rub them lightly, they can fall out. So that's one thing you need to be aware about vintage jewelry. It's not anything with the seller or the manufacturer. It's just that the glue is very old. You know, these are like, you know, sometimes 50, 60 years old, and that glue eventually will wear out. So you need to be aware of that. What I would do is when you buy jewelry like this, rub the stones over something that you won't lose the stones on, so on a good table, and see if any of them come out. If they don't come out, you're good to go, but like every once in a while, you'll find a stone that's loose. So I try to check them before I resell them, but, you know, I could miss one. So I am always wary about that, but that's just the game of, you know, buying vintage. But in this case, it's all good to go. I did check all the stones. It's a very beautiful bracelet, of course. And because they're vintage, it would be hard to find a duplicate in some of these. I don't think I've ever seen a duplicate like this online, and I have had this for probably a good 20 or 30 years. So, myself, you know. This is probably about 6.5 inches long, so, and the width on this one is almost an inch. Very ornate, so pretty. Every time I look at this, I fall in love with it again. But I have no place to wear it, so hopefully somebody out there has some place to wear it, because it definitely deserves to be worn. Here we have a cloisonne hair comb. So you can put your hair in a bun and stick that in there, and it actually is from the 80s. I don't think it was used much. I don't see any loss of the gold tone, except for maybe right there. If you can see that little dot, and maybe right there. It measures about 2.5 inches by 2 inches. It is metal, of course. These were actually very popular in the 1980s. If you've never seen the process of cloisonne and how it's done, you might check that out on YouTube. Okay, next I want to show you this art brand locket bracelet. It was made in the late 50s. It's very ornate, as you can see. This is fax, so it does not open. It has no hinges right there. So this is only 3 lockets. It is signed, and let me close it. And now it's closed. It has 5 lockets. 2 of them are fax, and the other 3 are usable lockets. It's absolutely beautiful. And these are very rare to find, especially in the condition that I have mine. Mine looks pretty new. In fact, I thought it was until I realized it wasn't. So here it is laying down. Like I said, it's got the 3 center usable lockets. The 2 outside ones are fax. They don't have any hinges, so they don't open. I'm going to show you the back of it. It is signed right there by Art. And I believe this was 7 inches. I don't have a big ruler. Let's see, that is 6 inches there. 6 inches, so I guess I should do it that way. 6 inches plus about, so 6, 7, 7.5. It is 7.5 inches. And the width of this is about 1 inch. Absolutely amazing. And I have seen, I think, 1 or 2 of these online. I think one was sold. The second one I seen was extremely rusted, and they wanted almost the same amount as I'm asking. or that we're asking, I should say. It has a box clasp. It is, like I said, very ornate, etched. Each little locket is etched. This would have been made again in the late 50s. Art, originally it was called Mode Art in 1940s, and then after, I think it was 1955, it became Unique Art, and just the signature of art with the C for copyright. I think that art lasted until the early 1970s. I can't say enough about this. I love this. And I'm sure you will too. Absolutely just lovely. And there's no rust on it at all, and no verdigris. I certainly hope you enjoyed the review of all this beautiful jewelry. If you would like and subscribe, I would appreciate that. Go to Etsy, check out our my daughter's store. It's called UniqueNovelties4U. I'll leave the link down in the description. If you have any questions about anything, let me know in comments. Thanks.